Today we will discuss arithmetic progression. This is actually a kind of sequence of numbers. So progression means some sequence. Now when the numbers are in such fashion that the gap is same, that is difference is same, like 2, 5, 8, 11, this way, we are finding that the difference of the numbers, successive numbers, all are 3. So we can say that this is an arithmetic progression. This is called AP. This is known as AP. Now this idea, this progression which is in arithmetic formation, then the numbers should be in a fashion that the gap is same. We consider it may be increasing or it can be decreasing, like 15, 13, 11, 9, in this way. Here the difference is -2. So the difference may be positive or negative. This is an increasing and this is decreasing arithmetic progression. What we do, we need to find out normally 3 types of problems. We need to solve 3 types of problems. In order to do that, first of all, the first number we denote as A. This is the first term, and the difference between also we can denote it by T1. And the second term, if I denote by T2, then T2 minus T1, that is the difference of second term and the first term, will be same as the difference of third term minus second term in this way, and the difference is D. This is called common difference. That means the difference should be same for successive numbers. Then we can find out 2 basic things. One is that nth term, that means any particular term of this sequence, we say nth term, that is Tn, and the formula we can have is A plus n minus 1 into D. If you notice that sequence, it is actually like first sequence which I have given, 2, 5, 8, 11. That means this first term is A, this is 2 is A, but this second term is A plus 3, that means 2 plus 3. Then third term is A plus, that is 2 plus 2D, that is 6. 2 plus 6 is 8. So when I'm writing or finding that particular term, then what we need to have the first term plus the term number minus 1 into difference. This is the first thing, that is the nth term. So if I want to know what will be the 19th term of this sequence, then we'll write A, that is 2. We'll write T19, that is 19th term, 2 plus 19 minus 1 into D, that is 3. So we are having this sequence will be 2 plus 18 into 3, which is 54. So 2 plus 54 is 56. So what you are seeing that the term of the sequence will be found from the formula A plus n minus 1 into D. Now the second type of problem, the same sequence I am considering, but I am wanting to discuss the second type of problem will be sum of the terms, sum of n terms. That means it will be not the term, it will be total. It will be, the formula is 2n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. It's a basic formula. So what is the first term here? A is 2 and the difference is 3. So if I want to know sum of 19 terms, then our answer will be 19 by 2 into 2a, that is 2 into 2, 4, plus 19 minus 1, that is 18 into 3, 54. So it is 19 by 2 into 58, because you are finding that 3 into 18 is 54 and then plus 4 is 58. Therefore our answer will be 58 by 2 is 29. So final answer is 29 into 19, and that is 551. So this is the sum. That means the difference between the two types of problem. First one was, if I want to know the 19th term, the last here is 19th, then that answer was a plus n minus 1 into d, that is 2 plus 18 into 3. And on the other hand, if I add all the numbers, that will be 551. So these two types of main ideas we have. But one more thing we can learn, that if you know the last term, then we can use another formula for sum. Sum of n terms will be n by 2, similar as before. First term plus the last term. So this formula is also good. Sometimes we can have some problems of this type, that we need to know the last term and we have the idea. Like we can have an example. Find the number of terms. If sum is 7171 and first term is minus 4, last term is 146. So this is the question. Find the number of terms of an AP. That should be mentioned. I have not mentioned here that find the number of terms of an AP. That is an AP. We should have this information. Find the number of terms of an AP, where sum is 7171, whose first term is minus 4, and the last term of the sequence or the progression is 146. So what we have, the formula n by 2. So if we take n by 2, we don't know. So if you keep n by 2, that is n by 2 into minus 4 plus 146. So it comes to n by 2 into 142. That means 71n, because 142 by 2 is 71, but that is given as 7171. So if I divide 7171 by 71, then our answer will be 101. So total number of terms will be 101. So this is the concept of the AP. We can have some more problems in this question. First term, not first term, sorry, if I have something like 12, then 15, then 18, like this. Then if you want to know the particular term, like 15th term, so that case we will write T15. And if I want to know sum of 15 terms, so we should know the difference. The first question is find 15th term. It will be A, that is 12, A plus 15 minus 1, n minus 1, n is 15, into D, and you are finding that D is 3 here. So answer will be 12 plus 14 into 3, that is 52. 42 plus 12, 54. So what we are having, this is the term. On the other hand, when we want to know the sum, it will be sum of 15, that is 15 by 2 into 2a. It will be 2a, that is 24, plus 14. 15 minus 1 is 14 into D. D is 3. So we are having now the 42 plus 24, that is 66. Therefore 42 plus 24, that is 56, and divided by 2 is 33. So 33 into 15, and final answer is 495. So the difference between the two is, this is the total of all terms up to 15 term, and this is the 15th term, that is that particular term is 15. So this is the idea of AP, how we find. In AP, one or two types of problems are there. Like if I know nth term, we can find the terms like sum of n terms. Sn, it is given. Sum of n terms is given, and given as 3n square plus 5n, and they are asking find Tn. This type of questions are very common. So we are having some options. Let us take some options. 6n plus 5, then second option, I am taking some option. Second option is 6n plus 3, then third C option is 6n plus 2, and the last option is 5n plus 3. So now the question is how to find out this. The very idea is very simple. Take n is equal to 1 to know first term total. That means instead of n we are putting 1. So it will be 3 into 1 square plus 5 into n, that is n. 8. 3 plus 5 is 8. 3 plus 5 is 8. Now if you come to this options and if you put n is equal to 1, that should be the first term. If I put n is equal to 1, it is becoming 8. These two are not 8. So our option may be C or our option may be D, because it is also 5 plus 3, 8. So we are having some confusion. Now let us take n is equal to 2. So if I take n is equal to 2, then it is sum of two terms, and sum of two terms means 3 into 2 square. Instead of n I am putting 2. So 3 into 2 square plus 5 into 2. So it becomes 12 plus 10, 22. Therefore what we are finding that this is T1 plus T2, not this is S2 is T2. This is the total of the first two terms, but first term is 8, the second term will be 14. So if you go to the option and come to C option, and C option if you put n is equal to 2, it becomes 14. But if you come to this option, it will become 13. So n is equal to 2 in the option C is 6 into 2 plus 2, that is 14. This is matching with this concept because T2 is S2 minus S1. This is the concept. Always second term is sum of two terms minus sum of one terms. So our answer will be C. So this type of problems we can find in some multiple choice exams. So this is one kind of problem. One last kind of things we need to know will be to know some missing term, that is of arithmetic mean. Now, this is also known as AMs, arithmetic means. That means some missing number between the two. So if we want to find out the arithmetic means, we can have this nth term concept, like insert 3 arithmetic means. Insert 3 arithmetic means between 12 and 28. So here what you are finding that after 12 there will be 3 missing numbers. This is 28. I'm sorry, this is 28. So question is insert 3 arithmetic means between 12 and 28. So it will be 12, then 3 missing numbers, and then 28. So the last term is 28. So this last term is the first, second, third, fourth, fifth term. So fifth term means 28 will be, the fifth term will be first term, that is 12, plus fifth term, that is 5 minus 1, n minus 1, and I don't know D. So what you are finding that this 12, if you subtract from 28, it is 16, and this is 4D. So answer of the value of D is 4. Hence what you are finding, what we are finding, the first arithmetic mean will be 12 plus 4, that is 16. Then second arithmetic mean will be 16 plus 4, that is 20, and third arithmetic mean will be 20 plus 4, that is 24. So our answer is 3 arithmetic means are 16, 20, 24, which are in between 12 and 28. This is the idea of arithmetic progression. But we have one more idea in arithmetic progression, that is the series. We have 3 types of series. These are natural numbers. Series means natural numbers. These are all actually natural numbers are in AP, but all are not AP. Like if I take natural numbers 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus up to n, this series, this is not actually exactly AP, although it is AP because 1, 1, 1 common difference. But we have a formula, we can use the formula. Sum of 1 to n will be n into n plus 1 by 2. Now the second one is 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square plus n square. Then the result will be n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. And the third series what we have, 1 cube plus 2 cube plus 3 cube plus up to n cube. Then the series will be n into n plus 1 by 2. That means the first result whole square. It's a very important one because sometimes we can have questions of this type, that find the sum of 1, 8, then 27 up to like 1000. So what we do, we will be seeing the last series, that is 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube up to 10 cube. So what we will do, we are finding that n is up to 10. 1 cube is 1, 2 cube is 8, 3 cube is 27. In this way 10 cube is 1000. So total will be n into n plus 1 by 2 whole square. Therefore in this case our answer will be, the total sum will be, sum of the sum means 1 plus 8 plus 27 plus dot dot dot. We are asking the sum of all these numbers which are in natural number cube added. So it will be, sum will be 10 into 10 plus 1 by 2 then whole square. So it is 55 whole square, because 10 by 2 is 5, 5 into 11 is 55. So our answer will be 55 whole square, and that is 3025. So this type of questions can be answered with AP. This is very important type of application of AP. So this is all about AP, what we need to learn as basic knowledge.